All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaRachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and taught us his truth. Honors and citations to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Micah Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharallah with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming back at you with another lesson. All right, I'm gonna come out the book of Second Ezra, the 5th chapter, because the Lord put it on my spirit to read this morning. Man, it's a funny story because when I read this before I came to work, hopped in the Uber, right? I read it to right here where it stops at, right? And that's what we're gonna keep going to there. But y'all got in the Uber and the song was playing. Soon as I got in there, the name of the song was Sam Cooke, "A Change Gonna Come." Because guess what? A change gonna come, man. All right, a change that everything that you see now and what's going on, it ain't gonna continue like this. You know, and that's why I'm gonna try to touch on prophecy every single day, different prophecies in these scriptures, man. All right, because hey, man, this is the year. All right, that hopefully all prophecy will be fulfilled. Hopefully all prophecy will be fulfilled this that year. All right, so without further ado, I'm out right into the scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, starting at verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith," man. You know, so hey, man, it's like I did a video the other day. It was called "Shall the Lord Find Faith on Earth," man, when he comes back, because so much stuff's gonna start happening because it's judgment, and we've been telling you about it for for years, man. You've been worrying about these things to come now, and the Lord's judgment is upon this place, man. All right, so you're going to think that the Lord turned his back. No, he ain't turned his back. He just judging it. All right, but his men that never left him or forsook him, when they came into the truth and the knowledge and understanding, that's who he's going to be riding with, and they're going to have the faith. But everybody else that go to these churches, and these masjids and all that, their faith going to go out the window, because guess who they're going to have faith in? Esau. You know, they're going to think the Lord forsook them. They're going to be saying that. You know, they're going to be taken in great number. What? Concentration camps. You know, they got all those things set up. You know, what they call them, re-educational camps, right? All right, that's what they call them, and they're up and going, man. You know, but it says where we at? Verse let's go to 2. All right. Hold on, give me 1 second, man. I got people walking past me. I don't want them to hear what we're talking about. All right, so it says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start that over. The 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden." What's that? The way of truth shall be hidden. That's the Lord taking the elect, you know, his men off the streets. All right, that's famine of the word. All right, what's that? Amos 8 and 11, if I'm not mistaken, goes into that, man. All right, so the truth is going to be hidden because it's out here now, but while it's freely, it's at liberty to get. But slowly but surely, the Lord is taking his men off the street, all right? And you got an instance of that when it was cold as hell outside 2 weeks ago, you know, and a lot of brothers and apostles, they stayed inside in indoor studio shows, okay? And the apostles stayed in last week as well. You know, so that's the sign. That's a sign right there of the famine of the Lord. Salaki, the famine of the word is coming. All right. It says, "But iniquity shall be increased above which, Salakia, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago." So, iniquity, everything that's happening is gonna multiply, man. All right. Everything that's happening, what you see is going to, man. You know, we go into Jeremiah, what the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, these things that you see now is nothing on what's to come. All All right, it holds no weight on what's to come, because the Lord is just going to keep turning things up and turning it up and turning it up until He comes and destroys this place, man. All right, it says, in the land that thou seest now that have root shalt thou see it wasted suddenly. So this land right now where got root, it's rooted, it's grounded. So it's it's functioning, it's flowing, so to speak. It looks like it's never going to be taken down. But guess what? I'm gonna read that again. It says, in the land that thou seest, now that now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly. So you're gonna see the downfall of this place, man. All right. With the I believe it's in Psalm, it said, with my eyes I shall see my only with my eyes shall I see his downfall, roughly paraphrasing, you know. So you're going to see this land if the Lord has, what you're going to see it fall, because it's going to come that time like it started off with. People going to be taken in great number, you know. This place about to get ugly, man. All right, the Lord's willing, this is the year, like the apostle deemed it, man. All right, verse 4, it says, but if the Most High grant thee to live, see that? That's why you got to have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaRachak Kodash. Yesterday we did a lesson on what? Psalms 80. All right? We need Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. That's the only one we got to have faith in. All right? Because he's the only one that can save us, all right? But it says, but if the Most High grant thee to live, thou shalt see after the third trump that the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon thrice in the day, and blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled. So, hey, man, it's evil times coming to this place, trouble. All right, because these people think it's a game. They think everything's fun, joking, happy-go-lucky. No, man, the Lord is bringing the pain to this place, man. All right, without a doubt, he's bringing the pain to this place. All right, it says, here we go, man. This is one of my favorite parts of this, man. Matter of fact, verse 6, it says, and even he shall rule. It says, and even he shall rule whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowl shall take their flight away together. So, the one that they're not looking to rule, that's Yahushua coming to this place. It's already been given to him. So they're not looking for him to rule. They're looking for China, Iran, but Russia, things like that. But the main, like the big eyes on China right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why the apostle told you, keep your eyes on the Middle East and the things that's going on over there, because they really think that they're going to be the next rulers of this world, man, which they're not. All right, the next rulers of this world, I'm gonna keep saying, is Israel, man. Starting with the elect under Yahweh Shai, under King David, who's the king. All right. But it says, I'm going to read that again, verse 6. It says, and even he shall rule whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowl shall take their flight. All right? The shall take their flight together. And the Sodom Sea and the Sodomist Sea shall cast out fish and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all fear the voice thereof. So it's going to be complete fear. It says there shall be confusion also in many places, because these people ain't going to be knowing what the hell is going on. But the men of the Lord, they know what's going on, man. We know what's going on. Lord's will not be a part of that number. Know what's going on through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why we bringing out the prophecies, man. All right, because the prophecies must be fulfilled. And the Lord, the spirit of Yahweh Shai is what? The spirit of prophecy. All right? To say things before they happen. And that's what we're doing. And it's about to get rough out here. All right, verse 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be offset, sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrels women shall bring forth monsters. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. So the salt water sounding sweet. That's different doctrines that they put in. They try to put the salt into the sweet doctrine, man. They twisting things up. All right. And friends, man, you got friends out here, like you go into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, they're going to start raiding each other's houses for lack of bread, man. So you can have a friend you've been friends with for a long time. He might be an Edomite. He's going to turn on your ass, man, if you're a Jake. But you ain't gonna understand that why all these things are going on. All right, it says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself. All right, hey, how you doing? It says wit shall hide itself. So that wit is talking about what? What is the wit talking about? The wit is your understanding, the truth, man. All right, because what it tells you, your knowledge. Because what it tells you in the scriptures too, it says, many have went out their wits for women, man. That's your understanding, your quickness, man. All right, which that's the Lord. It says, then shall wit hide itself. And how it's going to hide itself? The Lord is going to hide his men. All right, because they're protected under his feathers. All right, it says, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. All right, into a secret chamber. And we're going to be, Lord's willing, to be a part of that number, covered under Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Shem Arachakodash. All right, we're going to be covered under his wings. All right, the protection that he promised that he was going to give to his men. All right, it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. So they're going to be looking for the men of the Lord in these times. And what was they saying? Yo, they told us this. They said this was going to happen. Oh, now it's happening. They're going to be scared to death because they're not going to know which way to go, which way to move, which is right here in the scriptures, but they're not going to be able to understand and break it down because they listen to the false prophets, man. All right, I'm going to read that again, verse 10. It says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and inconsistency be multiplied upon earth. All right, you see that? So once the Lord take his men off the streets, it's a wrap, man. It's a done bun, man. Stick a fork in them. All right, like what Eric Sermon said in Strictly Business. He said, you still looking for that four-leaf clover, bringing the Sandman, sucker, because it's over. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go night-night, nigga. That's what's about to happen, man. Because when you had liberty to get this word, you ain't want to take it. All right? You thought it was a goddamn game. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was entertainment. So now, once the hammer come down, now you're going to want some mercy on you. Nah, the mercy was now. All right? So take it like a man. All right? It says, verse 11, it says, one land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say no. At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper. To shew thee such tokens I have leave. And if thou wilt pray again and weep as now, and fast even days, thou shalt hear the greater things. All right. So that was Ezra's crying out to the Lord, asking, because Ezra was very inquisitive, man. He wanted to know the things that was happening. All right. So, hey, man, those right there are the things that's coming to this earth, coming to America, which you already start seeing these things go upon the earth now. All right, so if you're not listening to the men of the Lord, the true doctrine, which starts with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the men that follow that umbrella, all right, then I don't know what you're doing, and the Lord has got you blinded. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, HaRachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. And to the next lesson, I'm going to say Mwafa Baba Ball, Death to America, Kwame Yasharala. I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.